Alright guys, welcome back. It's JDawgs here, and we are back for another episode of Spiritcraft Attack of the B-Team on the server here. And yeah, I want to show off a few things that I've been working on, and I have a few things that we're going to craft up while I'm doing some work here. So I've been over here breeding these guys like crazy, getting some more ender eyes, and one of the things that I was working on down here last time, so we were doing this floor, and I did decide to expand it a little more, by the way. One block that way, and I think it was one block back. I've got my smeltery in here. We're ready to go as far as that goes. We've been cooking stuff up like crazy. It's all good. And I've got a little ghost block section up in here, so I can kind of go back in here and get things set up when the villagers are ready. One of the things that I've done is cut the ceiling out. Not sure what I want to use for the ceiling yet. Probably going to work on that throughout the week. Try to find something nice that goes with the rest of this. I was thinking about repeating the pattern from the floor to the ceiling, but I'm not sure about that yet. So you'll notice that there's now a block missing here in the center. I'm going to talk about that here in a second and show you guys why we have that. I've dug out a small tunnel going this way to where our tree farm used to be, and I'll probably end up doing it here again just because it's nice and decent to hook up there. Over this way we're going to be doing another tunnel that goes down this way, and we're going to have, I think we're going to have like several different rooms that go off each section here. So I might actually make like a room here where the corner is so it looks a little nicer, and then going down that way we're going to have another room which I was just digging out over this way. So you guys, of course, you guys can see I started digging this out already and kind of clean this up a little bit, just random little things I did off camera. We're going to go sleep real quick to get rid of this rain, and then I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on. So let's get back into me mode here real quick. And hop in bed. Oh, come on. Alright, so you can see I've moved a few things over here, the ender chest, my Tinkerer's construct tables and things like that. These got moved over here, and these got moved over here, so that we can be able to use those up when we need them. Let's see, what have I been working on? So first things first, I want to go up here, which I still have to move my furnaces and other stuff, so for now we get to hop. I might as well go back into bat mode so we don't have to hop everywhere. Eventually I am going to have either ramps or stairs. I haven't decided which yet. I know the last time we tried a ramp over here and it looked nice, but it was a little weird. But we're going to do ramps or stairs, I'm not sure which, and then decorate this place up a little nicer on this side also, because I'm going to eventually have this. I think I'm going to have this as my storage area, but I don't know how much of it is going to be exposed. As you can see, I've made up a few of these. Oh, fly, come on. Why can I not fly? There we go. I've made up a few of these deep storage units again, just for some of the things that I have a bunch of, like stone, cobblestone. I think I've got redwood in one of these somewhere. Yeah, because I got that from going over to Adrian's place. He gave me a bunch of redwood because he gets so much of it, and I figured, what the heck, might as well get some. You can just kind of see what I've been working on here. But, as you can see, I've got some stuff I want to craft up right now. First thing I want to craft up is this thing right here. This is called an elevator, and what they are used for, and we'll be back in a minute to craft the other thing up, but what they are used for is you can go right here, pop one of those bad boys down. Now, I know it doesn't connect the textures, but I'm willing to live with that because it's nice and centered in the room, and that is going to end up going up here, where I've dug this other hole out further up in the ravine. And what I'm going to be doing up here is I'm going to mess with moving these villager guys and getting them set up into this room, and that way they can be right up on top of where the smeltery is, and I'm just going to have them filtered kind of going down that way eventually. And what I think I'm going to do is just dig out, because this is really close to the top here, so I won't have any. Well, I will have a few problems, but not too many problems trying to get sunlight down to here, because it's just going to be a 3 wide strip, so that shouldn't be too much problem. And then coming from the bottom, well, here, I'll demonstrate this. So if you stand on one of these and just hold shift, you go down, spacebar, you go up. So that's a really fast way of being able to travel up and down. And you guys might notice something. Normally it can only go 20 blocks. Well, this is just at 20 blocks, but normally they say you have to have no more than like 3 or 4 blocks, solid blocks in between. As I'm tapping this, you can see that's actually a ghost block right there. And, oh, go back down. We need to fly without jumping on that. Okay, so the ghost block, what it's doing is allowing me to have 1 block there, and then this is actually all air all the way up to this next one. So that way it doesn't look very bad, and we can still have just 1 block in between of all these. So that's going to be helpful to us. The other thing I wanted to craft up, and you guys probably can already guess what it was, here in the crafting table, if we take and put these in here, and I don't know if you have to have them in any certain order. Nope, you don't. Either that or that's just luckily the right recipe, but I don't think it is anyways. No, they have it set up different. Nah, they have it set up different, and yeah, but it still makes them nonetheless. So we're gonna get 5 of these permanent hearts, and what you do with those is you come over here, I think it is, yeah, and you can take these red heart canisters and you can see the little slot form right there. So if you see our hearts down here, currently we just have the regular amount of Minecraft hearts. If we pop one of those in one at a time, I believe you can watch us go up 1 heart at a time. Or is it 2 for every half heart? Is it 2 for every? No, there it goes. So it's just going kind of slow. It's regenning slowly, basically. So as we get all the way up to 5 here, you can see that we're going to actually gain 5 hearts, or we should anyways. Yeah, so there's 3, and it's still regenning. So now we actually have more hearts than we would have normally had with just, you know, stuff and no modifications. So that's nice. I also see that you can add backpacks here, but I don't think those are the kind. Let's see, backpack. Okay, so it shows these kind of backpacks. So I don't know. I think you might be able to do these, but I know those usually take the place of your chest plate. So I'm not sure about how that's supposed to work. You guys might let me know what are these slots for. Might do some research myself. I know these slots are for even higher level heart things that you can put in, and this one's even higher level where you can get some really good ones. But I'm going to get back to work on doing a few things here, and I'm probably going to do a small cut here and come back to you guys. I've been trying to get some things put together and sorted out. I think pretty soon I'm going to start taking these villager guys out of here and putting them over here so that you guys can see how all this gets set up, and I will be back to show you guys. See you in a minute. Alright guys, I have been hard at work getting some things done, and I want to show you what I've been working on. So I'm going to come over here, first things first, I'm going to go up this way, show you guys this little area that I've dug out, and I've got the villager guys in here. They are growing and going so quickly. Got my little teleporter put in, it's all good and ready to go. The ceiling of this, I've been thinking of what I wanted to do, and I had this corner taken out because I was going to try some other stuff, but I think I've decided on what I want to do. I'm going to take this futuristic armor plating block, which you can see right here was made with stone and some iron ingot, and I'm going to combine it with this stone brick that we used on the floor here, but I'm going to invert the pattern this time. So instead I'm going to go like this around the edges, and in the center I'm thinking of this. Now let's see how this works, because I haven't put it together yet, haven't tried it out. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that there and get that put in for our ceiling. I'm going to do the same pattern as I am right here. So here we'll kind of cut there and then do another one here. Oh, that was one of our villagers. If I can fly, there we go. He's already dead. How close are we to getting a whole one? Almost there. I'm going to show you guys what I did for that villager place too here in a second, as soon as I just run out of blocks here. Whoops, wrong block. We're going to put those away. Okay, let's just use those right there. And let's use up some of this plating we've got, because it's going to have to go all the way through here, and I'm going to probably need a whole lot more of this. But I like the design of how it comes across the top here. Again, thanks to Sed, I've been able to find out on some of these blocks that I had no clue were even in the game, which I think are pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and run out of these real quick. Definitely going to have to make more of them and get this done. And that's pretty much going to finish up this room once we get this put in and situated. So for the roof, whoops, for the roof of the other place and the floor, I'm thinking of like a tiki look. So you guys can kind of see the idea of what this is going to look like. It's going to be a lot of gray, but I think it looks nice, and the black on the ground is going to be a nice accent. And then, I dug out these side channels here. This one is going to go back into the tree farm. I think I already showed you guys that one. And I did a little bit more over this one over here, and it's going to come to a room that's going to be on the corner here. And I'm going to like widen this out. Hush, spider. Jeez, die. Okay, but there's going to be another room here, I think. I'm not totally sure. I think I'm going to put another room here. And then this drops down a few, and it actually ran into one of the caves here, so I think I'm going to actually leave this and maybe work something into that where it runs out through there, or that's like an alternate exit. And then there's going to be another room here, I think, and then this actually comes out on the lower part. And so every once in a while we're going to have a section where there's a opening that comes out to the front, and then I'm probably going to do the same thing over this way. And I'm actually going to do the center here too, and I think that's where I'm going to put my animals. Haven't decided where I'm going to put the storage for sure yet. I'm thinking up here, since this is kind of where we've started everything, but I'm not totally sure on what I'm going to do with that yet. And then, what was it? Oh yeah, the villagers. Wanted to make sure I showed you guys those. So basically what I did here is the same design that we had. I surrounded them with these the oak wood planks, so you kind of gave it like a jungle look to it. Oh, cool. We can watch one of the guys go down. Let's break that real quick. So you can see they drop down here. He drops down there. That's a little bit of a slow water push. I may have to fix that. Maybe drop it down another block or two so they move quicker. And then they go down, and just so they don't take damage falling, because the more damage they've already got on them, the less emeralds they're going to give me. So I made a water drop right here so they don't get hurt on the way down. And you can see he just died, and we've almost got enough for another emerald. So it's not super quick or anything, but it's a nice little design. I do think more than likely I'm going to drop this down by one, which I may go ahead and do right now real quick while we're here, while I'm thinking of it. Take that out. Get our sign. Down by one. Okay, and then we can just put it right here. Put the sign back. Put our water back. And that'll make it to where he may not get clogged quite so easily. I might also have to put it back up into this hole here so it's a nice water flow when it comes through. But for the most part it seems to be working really, really well. Lots of villagers coming through very constantly. And I just kick-started it before I came and started recording, so it is still getting going, but you can see we have several babies in here already breeding up and getting emeralds. And I did, before you guys wonder, why didn't I put some of these away for trading, I do have a bunch put away for trading. I will show you here real quick. I picked some of the best ones out when I had it up above. But yeah, I did save up several of them here. There's several different types in here that range all the way through, even some special ones that I was able to find. And so I've got plenty saved up for actual trading. I've been getting tons of wheat from over here. I've got that soil going, so I'm getting tons of that. A decent amount of sugarcane. Eventually, yet again, I'm probably going to make automatic farms of all of this and everything. Been collecting some coconuts here. It's a decent food source out of the what is it, Food Plus? Yeah, Food Plus sources, and then just some rubber leaves and stuff, or rubber trees for getting rubber and plastic and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I've been working on so far, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. I'm probably going to try and do some work off camera and some work on camera, because I do decent when I'm just kind of free thinking, I guess you could say. But I try to make you guys part of that too. So I want to make sure that everybody gets to see kind of what my process is and what I kind of do around here. But I think within this next week I should be able to get the storage set up. I'm getting slowly but surely more of these deep storage units, and I think I can get that all set up and everything. And eventually what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have like several of those pipes where like each one of these rooms will have one of those little pipes in it where we can send and receive stuff. And it'll all go to a main spot up there probably. So I think that'll be kind of cool, and then each room can have its own little thing. And I really like these teleporters. I want to use them a little bit more too. Why are we not working? Oh, I bet you that's too many blocks there. I may have to move that. Let's see. I wonder if that ghost block counts as a block also. Yep, okay, so we're going to have to take a block out there somewhere. But I can fix that, that's no big deal. So, anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any comments, suggestions, criticism, all that kind of good stuff, leave it down in the section below, and I will be sure to read it. I enjoy hearing from all of you guys. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. It really helps me out. And, of course, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I put up new videos every day of the week. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace out.